Schatten des Spiegels. Shadows of the Mirror.
In Germany, amidst tales of ancient lore, a mysterious antique mirror found its way to a silent auction. Mr. Watson, a wealthy businessman with an appreciation for the arcane, seized the opportunity to acquire the mirror. Little did he know that this seemingly exquisite piece held a dark secret within its ornate frame. After purchasing the mirror, Mr. Watson, a man of wealth and stature, gifted it to his wife, Mira, in their picturesque German estate. The couple, childless and unsuspecting, soon fell victim to an unseen malevolence. Mr. Watson met a mysterious demise, and Mira vanished without a trace, leaving their grand residence echoing with a haunting silence. Years later, Angela, a single mother with 3 children, stumbled upon the estate. The allure of a house with a rich history proved too tempting to resist. Angela, accompanied by her son Rick and 2 daughters, Anna and Renee, made the ancient German residence their new home. Unbeknownst to Angela, the antique mirror had claimed another family. In the smallest daughter Renee's room, the mirror found a new host. Strange occurrences began to unfold. Renee, innocent and unsuspecting, became the vessel through which the malevolent force manifested. As the supernatural presence within the mirror grew stronger, Angela stumbled upon the unsettling truth. One fateful day, she discovered Mira's journal hidden in the basement, revealing the sinister events that befell the Watsons. Angela's revelation came at a cost. She was found dead, her lifeless form echoing the tragedies of those who had come before. In a twist of fate, Angela's sister, Charlotte, arrived to care for the grieving children. The town's friendly neighbor, Mrs. Dixit, tried to warn Charlotte of the supernatural forces within the house but met a tragic end herself, casting an ominous shadow over the investigation. Undeterred, Charlotte embarked on a journey to unravel the mysteries shrouding the antique mirror. In a town haunted by whispers of the past, she encountered resistance from Renee, who, under the mirror's influence, sought to hinder Charlotte's progress. The climax unfolded in the dark corners of the German estate. Charlotte, guided by cryptic clues and ancient symbols, confronted the mirror's malevolence. In a heart-stopping revelation, she uncovered the mirror's origin tied to a centuries-old curse that transcended the Watsons' tragedy. Yet, as Charlotte thought she had unearthed the truth, the mirror's malevolence resisted. The climax held a startling twist. The spirits within the mirror were not seeking vengeance but release. The curse demanded an act of redemption, a sacrifice that would break the cycle of despair. As Charlotte faced the mirror in the final confrontation, the shadows lifted, revealing the mirror's tortured history. A sacrifice was made, and the estate fell into an eerie calm. The story concluded with a haunting uncertainty. Had the mirror's curse been truly broken, or did it linger, awaiting an opportune moment to reawaken and ensnare new victims in its timeless grip? Centuries ago, in the heart of Germany, within the charming town of Ravensfeld, a tale of supernatural malevolence began with the Vanderwood family. Victor Vanderwood, an eccentric patriarch, harbored a deep fascination with the occult. Driven by a thirst for forbidden knowledge, he ventured into realms unknown, seeking the power to transcend mortal boundaries. During his arcane pursuits, Victor discovered an ancient ritual that promised a connection with malevolent spirits from a shadowy dimension. In exchange for his soul, these spirits granted him a sinister artifact, an ornate mirror forged from obsidian and adorned with cryptic symbols. Unbeknownst to Victor, the mirror became a conduit between the living and the supernatural, a vessel for dark forces that sought release into the mortal realm. The Vanderwoods, cursed by Victor's unholy pact, experienced generations of tragedy and despair. Madness, death, and inexplicable disappearances plagued the family. The mirror thrived on the suffering it wrought, growing in power with each passing generation. The Vanderwood Manor, a grand estate that bore witness to these dark events, became a cursed beacon in Ravensfeld. The family, desperate to break free from the malevolent forces, formed a secret society that sought to contain the mirror's power. Yet, their attempts were in vain, as the curse persisted, weaving its tendrils into the very fabric of the town. Over time, the Vanderwoods faded into obscurity, and the mirror was hidden away, its dark history shrouded in secrecy. Ravensfeld, unaware of the supernatural presence within its midst, continued its existence, though an uneasy undercurrent of unease lingered. The mirror resurfaced when a rich businessman, Mr. Watson, acquired the contents of the Vanderwood Manor at an auction. Unaware of the mirror's cursed history, he gifted it to his wife, Mira, in their idyllic German estate. The malevolent forces within the mirror seized the opportunity to unleash their dark influence once more. Tragedy struck the Watsons. Mr. Watson died under mysterious circumstances, and Mira disappeared without a trace, leaving the estate steeped in an ominous silence. The mirror, having claimed yet another family, waited patiently for the next unsuspecting victim. Many years later, the cursed estate found new occupants in the form of Angela and her 3 children, Rick, Anna, and Renee. The mirror, dormant for years, sought a fresh vessel in the form of the youngest daughter, Renee. As the mirror's malevolence grew, Renee's behavior became increasingly erratic, signaling the onset of a new cycle of despair. Angela, uncovering the tragic history within the estate, met her demise in the basement, mirroring the fate of those who had come before. Angela's sister, Charlotte, arrived to care for the grieving children. Mrs. Dixit, the friendly neighbor, attempted to warn Charlotte but fell victim to the mirror's influence, setting the stage for a new chapter of horror. As Charlotte delved into the mirror's dark history, she uncovered the ancient curse tied to the Vanderwoods. The mirror, born from Victor Vanderwood's pact, was not merely a cursed artifact but a conduit for malevolent spirits seeking release. The curse demanded a cyclical sacrifice, perpetuating the torment inflicted upon Ravensfeld. The climax of the story unfolded as Charlotte, guided by the knowledge of a secret society, confronted the mirror in a final, chilling showdown. The malevolent spirits within the mirror were not seeking vengeance but liberation. Charlotte, in a moment of revelation, discovered that the curse demanded a sacrificial act of redemption. The society, alongside Renee, faced the mirror in a climactic ritual. A sacrifice was made, and the mirror's dark portal seemed to close. Ravensfeld, draped in an eerie calm, stood on the precipice of a new era. Yet, the echoes of uncertainty lingered. As the mirror's malevolence appeared to subside, Ravensfeld faced an uncertain future. The haunting question remained, whether the shadows of the mirror had truly dissipated or if they lingered, awaiting an opportune moment to reawaken and ensnare new victims in its timeless grip. The town, forever marked by the cursed mirror's legacy, stood at the crossroads of destiny, its fate entwined with the shadows that danced within the ancient artifact.
In the aftermath of the climactic encounter, Ravensfeld, the quaint German town that bore witness to the malevolent mirror's curse, seemed to breathe a sigh of relief. The once enchanted estate, now shrouded in an eerie calm, awaited the dawn of a new chapter. Charlotte, having unraveled the secrets of the antique mirror, turned her attention to healing the scars that lingered on Angela's children.
Rick's art, once a channel for the macabre, transformed into depictions of resilience and hope. Anna, now freed from the shadows, found solace in the daylight, yet her gaze often lingered on the mirror, her unease undiminished. Renee, the youngest and most profoundly connected to the mirror's malevolence, underwent a transformation. The haunting whispers that once guided her actions fell silent, replaced by the echoes of an ancient curse.
As the seasons changed in Ravensfeld, so did the atmosphere within the historic estate. Charlotte, though scarred by her encounters with the supernatural, continued to watch over the family. The town, ever watchful, waited with bated breath, unsure whether the shadows of the mirror had truly dissipated.
However, as the years passed, subtle signs hinted at an unsettled equilibrium. Whispers returned, faint echoes of the supernatural that refused to fade completely. The mirror, seemingly dormant, retained a mystique that permeated the estate. Residents of Ravensfeld, cautious and superstitious, spoke in hushed tones about the cursed mansion that bore witness to unspeakable tragedies. Renee, now a teenager, found herself inexplicably drawn to the mirror, as if the ancient forces within sought to reclaim their connection. The town, still haunted by the specter of its dark past, held its breath, wondering whether the malevolent spirits would once again weave their influence over the estate and its unwitting occupants. Charlotte, sensing an impending storm, rekindled the remnants of the secret society. Together, they deciphered cryptic messages that hinted at the mirror's persistence. The conclusion of their investigation revealed an unsettling truth. The mirror, though momentarily subdued, had not relinquished its grip on Ravensfeld. A chilling revelation unfolded as the society uncovered a forgotten ritual, one that had the potential to break the mirror's curse once and for all. The ancient texts spoke of a sacrifice that transcended the boundaries between the living and the supernatural, echoing the events that had unfolded years before. As the story reached its zenith, the town faced a critical juncture. The society, accompanied by Renee, stood before the mirror, prepared to undertake the ritual that held the promise of liberation or eternal entrapment. The conclusion hung in the balance, leaving Ravensfeld to grapple with its haunted legacy, uncertain whether the shadows of the mirror would dissipate or persist in their timeless dance, waiting for the next act of the macabre to unfold.
Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.